What is up, everyone? How's it going? And welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved here at GTJack. Now, as you can see, kind of playing around with the Titanosaur a little bit here. Now, I did try to tame this guy, I really did. I even set up cannons on rafts around this island. Now, this guy spawned on Herbivore Island, so this is actually a really safe place to actually come out and tame this guy. This is a nice spawn zone. Now, if you have a team, couple people, I think you could definitely do it pretty easily on this this little island here. So I think that would be pretty sweet. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna tame this dude up so that we can actually test out the building on it. I want to build to the 250 limit that he has and kind of test out how cool and how big of a kind of useful base we can build on the back of these guys, because you can activate these for PvE servers and whatnot to keep them forever, so you can actually build things, but they do have a 250 limit. Now, we're not going to actually tame it the actual way because it's just not possible for me as a single player, so I'm going to force tame this guy. Then we're going to build a huge structure on it and see just how strong this is against, you know, like regular wildlife. We're going to just test it out. Alright, so I have tamed it up. I have built the platform saddle. Now, this platform saddle is really expensive. It costs 4,000 metal, 4,000 hide, 1,600 cementing paste, and 2,000 fibers. This is not cheap for a 24-hour tame. Like, so basically these are a 24-hour tame. After you've tamed them up, you have 24 hours to use them. So the only thing I could just looking at the stats, these things are insane, the amount of health and whatnot they have. But kind of on a PvE server, I don't see a point. You know, there's really no point in these guys. But maybe there is one use to them, and we're going to test that out in a little bit after we've built up our structure and whatnot. Let's see how quickly he kills his Bronto. 1, 2, and a little stomp. Okay, three hits. That's it. So let's see here. We've got 2 attack animations. Oh, but anyway, we're going to be attacking a... I'll bring in a 120 Giga, so we could try that out. So let's see, we've got our right mouse button is gonna do the stomp with the back leg, and then our left is just gonna do the normal attack. So let's see how quickly this guy swims. He's not quite swimming yet. Let's see if he sinks down into the water, because if you tame one of these, 2 of the spawns are on islands, one of them being Herbivore Island and the other one being Carno Island. So you need to be able to get them onto the mainland to be able to use them if you're on a PvP server. So it looks like he can swim, and he seems to have enough oxygen and everything. So let's build on this guy. Alright, so I'm going to just kind of do this in a few stages so we can kind of see how it works. So as you can see, I went with the dino doors because you cannot put behemoth gates on here. So the biggest and strongest you're going to be able to do are the metal doors here. So I built those all around the edges. By doing angles on the sides, you save 1 extra door, so you're actually saving 8 pieces right there, doors and frames all together. So, oh crap, it's really annoying. The platform saddle doesn't sit on his back correctly, so you fall onto his, you know, his neck, and you can't get back up unless you ride him. So it's kind of goofy. But anyway, as you can see, I've built in, this is where the ceiling is going to go in. I'm going to build this along right here, as you can see, and I'll be able to go 2 out, and then I'm going to be able to put, I believe I should be able to put catwalks closer in, so that we can actually go kind of into the wall but use it as kind of like a defensive structure. So we're gonna add another row onto here, and keep in mind I'm going to stay within the 250 limit. That's the most you can get on here, and I want to get exactly that to see what we can actually do. So I'm going with all metal. This is obviously the strongest resource, and let's I'm just gonna continue on, and we'll be on to stage 2 here in a second. I'll show you where I'm at. Okay, so I have built the entire ceiling. It's a little bit goofy. The ramps up top kind of go, you know, all over the place. So anyway, I'll show you from the outside. But it's got this one strategic point in the middle, blocked off by walls. That's where I can store my everything. You know, if you were in a raid or something like that. So this is what I've got going on. We've got the gates, and then we've got kind of like that inner. Here we go. little Coliseum type look. But what those are useful for is you could actually go up there and shoot off of all of them. So that's the point of that kind of middle ground. And I don't know, it didn't line up correctly on the sides, as you can see. So the catwalks go out into the, I think it actually makes a pretty cool pattern. So let's go up. I'll show you what it looks like firsthand. Let's close this door. It's really goofy. I pointed all the doors inward because if if you're gonna shoot out of them, you wouldn't want them pointing outward. You want to use them as cover, facing inside. So I've got all those facing one direction, except the one, which would be the kind of like the flyer entrance or something like that. I don't know. So anyway, I've got these ramps going on up here, and this allows you to peer over the top and kind of shoot. So let's see here. Oh, and by the way, I counted up all the pieces. The total number, let's see here, of pieces was 203 at this point. So I've got 47 left. I cannot hit that guy from this distance. Shouldn't have even tried. That's kind of embarrassing. But anyway, 203 pieces. We've got 47 more to go. Look at that. I think it's pretty sweet. And I'm on the catwalk right now. As you can see, you can kind of, I don't know, you kind of glitch through the top of the metal doors, but I don't know, that provides a little bit of shelter. You could lay on the catwalks and kind of snipe off of those and whatnot. So let's go on to stage 3. Alright, so here we are with kind of like the third stage. This is all 250 pieces that you can put on this guy. So I think it turned out really cool, actually. So I added the spiked roofs. Now, if you were, say, sniping off of those catwalks or shooting off of them or something like that, you don't want to be, picked up by Argents and pterodons and whatnot. So I added the spiked walls on top. Now, that might not, actually damage them a ridiculous amount, but it does deter them from being able to fly straight over the base and, pick people off of it. So that's actually helpful. I've got the center room, as you can see, with the smithy and the 2 bunk beds because, you got to be able to repair armor, and you could use the smithy as all of your storage needs as well. So we've got our spiked rooftop, kind of. Now, I kind of had to improvise a little bit with the 250 limit, but as you can see, you can stand all the way. You can go out to the full end of the catwalks, but I'm not going to do that at this point. I don't know, the tops of these, like above the gate part, actually just glitch. I don't know. You can't actually clip with them, so whatever. As you can see, he's fully built. He's all set and ready to go. I'm actually going to take him to fight. We're going to fight something big here. He is. He's coming. Oh my goodness. The Megapithecus. Isn't this thing ridiculous? I want to fight it with this Titanosaur and see which is stronger, but unfortunately, we can't fight the Megapithecus because I tried. I really did try, but the Megapithecus will not aggro on the Titanosaur. Look at that. Carno down. But the Megapithecus will not aggro on the Titanosaur, even if you're attacking it with it. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's just not made. They're not suited. They're not compatible with each other. So just not possible. But I thought it was really fun. I thought it was going to be really fun, but it turned out we're going to have to go with the Giga. Now, this is the one thing I think it might be useful for on a PvE server, but I don't know if it's even worth the risk at that point. So as you can see, we've got a Giga. Now, I spawned in a level 120 Giga, so this is as big as it can get in the wild. This is as strong as they are. But look at, is he not attacking me? Oh my goodness, this is just what the Megapithecus was doing. Oh man, they just don't. Hey, look at, I'm even attacking him, stomping right on him. He's like all up inside my guts, and he doesn't care at all. Well, that's really unfortunate. It makes it really difficult to fight this guy if he's just going to run away, like, trying to attack other things. And, I mean, I don't even think these T-Rex are aggroing. I wonder if I attack them, if they will, or if I'll just kill them in one hit. But I will find another way to take this guy out. But I do want to see how much damage he does to me. So let's see here. Can we, like, get this? Maybe if... Okay, let's see here. I'm going to attack this T-Rex. Let's kill him. One hit. 2 hits. Okay, he's dead. That's it. Oh man, I didn't have my We didn't have the overlay on to see what level that was, but okay, so now he's eating. Oh, he wouldn't attack the T-Rex, but once he's dead, no holding back, you know? He's just going right at it. So let's see here. Let's go up on him, and I'm gonna... Oh, okay, we're getting some hits by him. We can see how much damage he does. Alright, so we stomp. We'll stomp. Oh, he looks like he's getting a little bit bloody. Is he getting bloody? Oh, what the heck? Why can't I stomp? I can only stomp every once in a while. Like, I have to, like, change the camera angle to stomp. Like, it doesn't want me to actually be able to attack this guy. That's so odd. I don't know if that's just a bug or something. He's getting a little blood. Oh, I'm getting way bloody. Look at that. Look at how much damage this 120 Giga does. That's crazy. Like, he's close to killing this thing. Okay, so we can't... It doesn't want us to, like, let us attack this guy. So I'm going to figure out some other way to get this guy down. Okay, so, as you can see, I'm naked, and I was killed. He killed me. He's 120, he killed me in one bite, and I haven't grabbed my stuff yet, but I found a way to get this guy to kill this Giga, because I wanted to see, you know, if there was a use in PvE to use this guy, and I think, you know, being able to kill if there was a 120 Giga near your base, I think it might be worth it to go tame up one of these guys and just quick kill it. But I don't know, it might be really difficult. But anyway, what I've done to get this guy to aggro on the Giga, because I couldn't actually attack him very often with his stomps, it wasn't letting me attack him for some reason. But what I've done is I've just whistled attack my target on the Giga, and he has just proceeded to stomp on him. Now, it doesn't look like it's going to take too long, actually. Without him attacking back, it's really no contest, but just think about how much a wild Giga has for HP. Like, it's crazy, and just to be able to take him out with one of these guys is just insane. And I guess since he doesn't attack back, it makes it a little bit easier to use, but let's see if we can aggro him with the Pterodon. Wait, can you... Oh, keep going, yeah. If I actually sit on the back of this guy, I should be able to keep his aggro focused at least near. Let's see here. Because once you're landed on a bird, oh god, almost fell off. Because once you're landed on a bird, you don't have to worry. Oh, I'm sorry. You do have to worry about things chasing you, because now he's gonna aggro on me like he wasn't before when I was flying around. So I think he's underneath us. Yeah, he wants me, so we're gonna be able to hopefully take him out like that. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. He is bloody. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it's not gonna take too long. Probably like 5 minutes, and most of it is just this Titanosaur trying to curve around and actually hit him. So that's the sad part. His turning radius is like horrible, even compared to the Giga. This Giga's just chilling. He doesn't even care. He's on Carno Island. There's nothing for him to even attack. So, but he just like walks away. He gets angry for a second, and as you can see, he's not even... Do wild Gigas not rage if you attack them a lot? I'm not sure, but he's not doing it. He's not doing anything. Let me see here. He's pretty dang close to being dead, though. But it is kind of a letdown that you can't actually use these guys. I mean, they really made them useless for PvE. But kind of on a PvP note, these things do destroy stone and metal and all that kind of stuff, which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it, because they said they'd never bring in something that destroyed metal. Well, here he is, and you can build a base on top of it too. So it was, I don't know, the base that I had built on this guy was really cool. I actually want to, you know, enable these things to just be used, because building a base on this huge of a platform is really awesome. Now, the reason I took it off for the battle, oh, he's dead. And I'll prove it. Look at level 120. That's as big as they get. That is like the strongest thing in the game besides bosses, and that might even be stronger than a boss, you know, depending on if they're actually attacking you. But it was really fun to go out, you know, build on this platform. It's not something that us single players normally get to do, because this is, you know, one of those end game things. So I did have to spawn some things in, obviously. I appreciate you sticking in, watching the video. If you liked it, definitely hit that thumbs up and or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You all seriously have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next time.